Hey you guys, welcome back to my new channel, Chasing Status. If you haven't already done so, hit the like and subscribe button below. Today we're going to be focusing on one of my favorite topics, mileage runs. In this video, we'll cover what a mileage run is, why you want to book one, and of course, how you actually go about booking one. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So first and foremost, what is a mileage run? Well, a mileage run is a trip taken by a frequent traveler with the sole intent of gaining as many miles as possible in order to earn airline loyalty status. Often someone may take a mileage run if they're extremely close or on the verge of hitting an upper tier award level. Now, every award chaser has their own way of booking mileage runs, and I'll show you mine, but it mainly comes down to a few key things. First and foremost is airline policies. In recent years, airlines have changed their policies, often making it much harder to obtain status using a mileage run. For example, in 2019, United Airlines changed their award policies and, in summary, made gaining status on their airline solely about how much money is spent on the ticket and not so much as other qualifying factors, such as number of flight segments you travel. When United changed their policies, many mileage runners shifted their focus onto other airlines that used a more comprehensive system for awarding status, such as Delta. On Delta, in order to gain status, there are a few qualifying factors you must meet. First and foremost are Medallion Qualification dollars, or MQDs. These are earned based on your annual spending on Delta flights and on many partner flights. This can be waived based on a couple factors I won't go into. Second are Medallion Qualification miles, MQMs, or Medallion Qualification segments, MQSs. MQMs are earned based on the distance flown and your ticketed fare class, whereas MQSs are earned based on the number of flights you take. Now that you know more about the ways to earn miles, let's jump into how one would book a mileage run and what key things make up a good run. Alright, so I pulled up the matrix here, and I've linked the matrix in the description of this video. The matrix is a great search tool for people who really want to narrow down by exact terms. So you can use, in your outbound routing codes here, you can use anything from direct flight on a specific carrier to direct flight operated by AA. I'll let you, I will actually make a video at some point describing how people use the matrix. The matrix has mostly been replaced by Google Flights now. But for the most part, I've chosen, for this demonstration, we're going to look for a mileage run from Minneapolis to Honolulu. And we're going to go on American. So we're going to depart just on a lowest calendar of fares. It's going to say September 1st. We're going to stay there only one night because, again, like we've talked about, we really aren't going to Hawaii to stay there or to vacation. We're going there for the purpose of booking miles, or for getting miles, I should say. Now, I want to make sure down here we're cheapest available cabin and stops, no limit. That's very important. So we're going to search. And the matrix takes a while because it's older software. So it's been, like I said, it's been replaced by Google Flights. But it does work better for people who want exact results. So we're going to wait for it to load here. Okay, so you can see we have a calendar pulled up now. And obviously it looks like the cheapest flight is on September 13th through the 14th. So I'm going to click on 424 here. We'll see what that comes up with. So now we have our results here, and I will say the first thing about a mileage run that this is generally across the board. If you look here under price and you hit show price per mile, generally someone who books a mileage run is going to tell you that anything under 5 cents per mile is a good price. So it looks like here this is Sun Country and Hawaiian Airlines. Now, unfortunately, there's only one stop, and it looks like it's LAX. So that is a good price, but if I was going to Hawaii, I would want more than one stop. So I'm looking here. If I scroll down just a little bit, I look here on United. It's $5.76 it's 6 cents per mile. That's pretty good, and it's a stop in Houston Bush in Denver. So I would definitely choose this United flight. And so the thing about the matrix is why it's been replaced widely with Google Flights is with the matrix you cannot book direct on the matrix. You have to, you can see right here it says tickets cannot be purchased directly from IATA software. You have to call, in this case I'd have to call United and give them this fare construction code. You can see it right there. And usually United, or if you call, usually they don't even know that that ticket is available. When I've called and I've booked and I've said, hey, here's the fair construction code, the ticketing agent usually like, wow, that's such a good deal. I had no idea. And I was like, yep, I found it on the Matrix. So that is how I book a trip on the Matrix. So that's the basics on mileage runs, you guys. Feel free to drop your comments or questions below and I'll respond to them. Also, let me know what topics you'd like me to cover in future videos. Until then, I'll see you in the skies.